This is going to be in the key of G.
He can probably put it on his computer and touch it up anyway.
A preacher went a-hunting, 'twas on a Sunday morn. Of course 'twas against his religion, but he took his gun along. He shot himself 3 very fine quail and 1 little measly hare. And on his way returning home, he met a great big grizzly bear. Well, the bear marched out in the middle of the road and up to the preacher, you see. The preacher got so excited, he climbed up a cinnamon tree. The bear sat down right there on the ground. The preacher climbed out on a limb. He cast his eyes to the God in the skies, and these words said to him, "Oh Lord, didn't you deliver Daniel from the lion's den? Also deliver Jonah from the belly of the whale, and then 3 Hebrew children from the fiery furnace, so the good book do declare. Now, Lord, if you can't help me, for goodness sakes, don't help that bear." The preacher, he sat up in that tree. I heard it was all night. He said, "Oh, bear, if you bother me, I'll give you an awful fight." Just about then, the limb let go, and the preacher came tumbling down. You could see him getting his razor out before he hit the ground. Well, he hit the ground, cutting right and left. It wasn't a terrible fight. The bear latched on to the preacher, and he squeezed him a little too tight. The preacher dropped his razor. The bear held on with the bim. He cast his eyes to the God in the skies and once more said to him, "Oh Lord, didn't you deliver Daniel from the lion's den? Also deliver Jonah from the belly of the whale, and then 3 Hebrew children from the fiery furnace, so the good book do declare. Now, Lord, if you can't help me, please don't help that bear." Y'all play it now. Well, they fought all the way to the river. It was a terrible fight. The bear latched on to the preacher, and he squeezed him a little too tight. That's not right. They fought all the way to the river. It was a terrible fight. I'll tell you what, I forgot the rest of the words, but what happens is,
The preacher was doing all right.
no, the preacher wasn't doing all right.
He wasn't doing all right.
No, he wasn't doing all right. What happened was that the preacher, he did win, and he says, "Oh Lord, didn't you deliver Daniel from the lion's den?
That's right.
Also deliver Jonah from the belly of the whale." Amen. Now, Lord, it may not seem like much to you from way up there, but the hardest thing I ever done was baptizing that bear. Yeah, the hardest thing I ever done was baptizing that bear. I'm sorry, I forgot.